What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the 10 to 2 podcast. It's me, Smith Jones. I got Juju with me. Um,
What's up, y'all?
another another week, another interesting week. How was your week?
This week it just kind of seemed weird, things happening, and we're just trying to figure out, trying to navigate through it. But it was fast, and we are at Friday now, so we just gonna, had a week of trying to make sure I'm prepared for whatever I can be prepared for with all these kids. So it's been
Right.
it's been a rough one.
Yeah. I seen a story. I didn't even check the date because it was like right at the last moment. But that tells me for one, I need to pay more attention to the news. But um, they found the young black man dead in Raleigh.
Yeah, that's been about a week ago.
See, I'm behind, man. I'm
Yeah,
behind.
and in Charlotte.
I'm
And
behind.
there's been a police brutality case, and they're trying to suppress the information in Grifton. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, don't get me the line.
So what? Did they kill somebody?
Not in Grifton. They beat up a little boy. He was assaulted at a bonfire.
A white boy?
No,
He was assaulted by who? Black people?
nope.
I know. I just had to ask to remain fair. But as you can see, I mean,
So,
you try to be fair, but you know,
so why did it become a case of? So you know how people were talking about they were making, educated guesses on who was responsible for these hangings, right?
mhm.
So in Arizona, two police officers, sworn duty police officers, were caught off duty. And whoever, I don't know, don't nobody know what would have happened had they not been caught assaulting a black man. But what gets me is now the question is, and this is what totally throws me. Now the question is, well, were they on duty? Does it fucking matter? Does it matter if they were on duty or not? Does it make it worse, better? Like what does it matter? The point is you have sworn police officers assaulting and attacking and setting up. They were like setting him up to be whatever they were going to do to him, you know?
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But, I had seen this thing that was talking about how all these hangings could very well be the police,
Yeah.
considering how fast they're getting, what I'm saying, dismissed or whatever. Like,
Or why, how about let's just start with the fact, forget about dismiss. Let's start with the fact that none of them were determined to be foul play. They were all determined to be suicides. Even even the guy that they had to get the crane to get out of the tree. Black people don't hang themselves. And that is a mountain, a hill I'll die on. Black people don't hang themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I got several hills I'll die on, but I'm not gonna hang myself from a tree.
all I'm gonna say is this: if black people hang themselves, I know what happened in Raleigh. I think it was like cameras around. So they should be able to determine like, hey, we ain't gonna show you all the footage, but we gonna at least show him walking up there and putting the rope on the tree. If you can show me that, then we can have a different discussion. But if you can't even show me that, and supposedly it's cameras, then it's some shit going on.
Right. So what's up with them
What's up?
flock cameras? Hey, Codename.
Hey, you guys, how are y'all?
Nah, but I think that shit
Peach.
happen downtown. Like if it happened downtown, then you know it's a camera. Like it's a camera somewhere that seen him put the rope on the motherfucking tree.
And people saw him before the incident. We're talking about the guy that was found hanging from a tree in Raleigh.
I didn't hear about that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been about a week ago now. Yeah, it's not on the news.
It's wow.
And there was one in Charlotte,
Where?
Harrisburg, right outside of Charlotte.
Oh my goodness. How old were they?
The one in Charlotte, I think, was 30 years old. Young man. He was a young man.
Oh my goodness. And the one in Raleigh?
I think he was in his 30s too.
Wow. That's crazy. And the fact that it's not on the news? I mean, well,
Not a lot of coverage, no.
yeah, it's stuff been going on like this for forever. Why am I surprised?
Yeah.
Why am I surprised?
And it really is. They're trying to get a certain response from Black people, and Black people is like, we're just not engaging in that way until we engage in that way.
Right.
Because I think more they want the riots, they want the picketing, they want the marching, and we collectively are done with that shit. Like collectively in this space for our spirit as Black people, and I'm not talking about an individual base, I'm talking about collectively the Black spirit. We're not there anymore. We're more on some Nat Turner type time. But they are trying to elicit certain responses, which is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Crazy work. Yeah.
But all I know is if I keep pressing, but if that happened in front of a camera, just show me him walking up to the tree with the rope.
They're
Let
not
me
going to
see
show any
that part.
cameras. They're not going to show any cameras. Are y'all familiar with the flock cameras?
It sounds familiar.
Okay, so these flock cameras are everywhere. I'm talking so good with clarity that as a law enforcement officer, you can log into those cameras, and not only can you see a person, but you can log in and see a person at different angles, right? So you can look and see a woman in a car, put in a license plate number, and it'll find her license plate, and they can look all around and inside her car from those flock cameras. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about the 50-something men in Georgia. There's actually some in North Carolina, police officers that were caught using, it was a federal investigation, this was recently, that were caught using the flock cameras to stalk women. So you telling me y'all got these cameras all over the place. We have no privacy, literally no privacy.
None.
And you can't tell me who hung these motherfucking men, these people, because it was women too.
Nah, but the one in Raleigh, like from what I saw, it was cameras on a building.
And it was an event going on down there, was it not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was this camera's on the building, pointed right to where it happened.
I bet you ain't nobody seen shit.
Yeah,
But the crazy
technology is
thing
so
is,
advanced now that it shouldn't be no reason why you can't find out what's going on.
right?
I remember about 4 years ago, there was technology where, and it can be used through like your internet boxes, where they can send out waves from the box, and it can basically tell you how many people is in the house, what they're doing, like movement, just off of a frequency. So if you have technology like that, there is no way we still can't solve age-old situations. It's
It,
on
but
purpose now.
now it's more of it's more like, let's blatantly put this shit in y'all face. We want y'all to see that we don't give a fuck. We want y'all to see that we could stop what's happening, but we're not gonna do it. We want y'all to see that, yeah, there's cameras around here, but we ain't fitting to show nothing. They want us to see it. There will be no criminal investigation for that young man in Raleigh. There will be no criminal investigation for the young man in Charlotte. There are no criminal investigations going on because both of them were determined to be suicide.
Not unless they know who doing it and they trying to figure out who's the ringleader.
No, that's not even acceptable. Because even if that was the case, that's not acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
mean,
ain't acceptable.
it's not acceptable, but at the same time, in order to put something to a stop, you got to find out who's running it.
Right.
So
But
you can't launch an investigation because then people will want information, which would, especially if it's somebody high ranking or police officers, because once you launch an investigation, they can get their hands on the material and stay one step ahead. So if you
I
even if you are
understand that,
investigating,
but we
so
talk about the
why?
small things, right?
What
Before
do you
they
mean?
even get to that. Like there's been no coverage for one. There's been no press conference, even if that was the case, like what you're saying. Why not come out and say, hey guys, we think we got a problem. We don't know exactly where to look, but we
Civil,
are investigating said problem.
but civil unrest. Like, okay, so like some situations you can't put too much light on it because the more people you put into the mix of what's going on, if it is the cops, you put more people at harm. Once people get to the streets and start protesting, if them cops are doing something like that, then you put them out there where they can freely beat on other people and possibly kill them with an excuse.
I
So
don't
I'm not
see
saying
it
that's what's
a way
going on,
around
but
it.
what I'm saying is I try to look at it from like both sides. I don't think that, okay, even if it is the police, even if they know what's going on, it's black people in some of them offices. All them black people in the offices ain't gonna just shut up. Some of them might, but all of them ain't.
It's given a drop of chocolate.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody in there, you know what I'm saying? Like they probably investigating, but
Exactly.
it's on a hush hush.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's kind of gotta be like that, especially when you're dealing with people who, especially if they assume it's police officers. Because I bet you didn't hear nothing about the cops stalking the women until everything came to light. But they probably knew about it for a while until they figured out exactly
They were
who was
already being
involved.
arrested when it was
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because they was
they were already
investigating.
being arrested. Yeah,
Yeah,
you didn't hear
but they
about
didn't
the
come out publicly.
investigation.
And, yeah, because I'm pretty sure in order for them to even figure out it was happening, one of them cops approached one of them women at some point, and they wondered how it happened, and they probably launched an investigation, kept it on the hush until they figured out exactly how everything was going down.
Yeah, but none of them died. People are dying. Now, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. Don't get me wrong. It personally, I couldn't care less what the police do. I ain't waiting on the police. I'm waiting on my people. I couldn't care less. But I do feel like what the lack of information, the lack of communication, the lack of any kind of trying to quell the situation and the people that this has affected is a direct reflection of intentional. They want to intentionally incite chaos, hatred. Like this is intentional. Like they doing this shit on purpose.
oh, I
It's
mean, of course they are.
for a
I
while.
mean, they targeting black people. Just like I seen a video where this black guy he was going down the road and he saw this black girl run out of the woods handcuffed. Y'all seen that?
No.
This might be old too. It might be really old. But she was handcuffed and she said that a white guy approached her and told her he was with the police and that he had a warrant for her arrest and he cuffed her. But then she started thinking that some of the things he was saying wasn't adding up. And at
Mhm.
some point he pulled on the side of the road and she managed to get out of the car and she started running down the road.
Mm. That could have been the beginning of her going missing. Because, we hear about a lot of Black women and Black men going missing. And this could have been the beginning of the story of that. And I'm thankful she got away.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
we don't
because
talk about that either.
that's crazy you say that, because like people in the community are talking about how this could have happened to so many capable, healthy men. And they were discussing the fact that it was a ploy being played out, and they were tricked. Like somebody asking them for help, somebody on the side of the road needing something. Like it is like, and then you say that, and it's like, that is very fucking possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Because what?
Because think about it. If they all getting found and they're feeling like there's no foul play, that means they didn't see no defense wounds. Like it didn't look like they was fighting nobody. So that means in order for them to get up there, it looked like they had to submit if somebody did it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the other thing of why it don't look like it was a struggle, because you never know what they may be using.
Yeah, they could have been drugged.
Yep. They could look. They could have used a honey pot.
Yeah.
Get some girl to call them somewhere, drug them, hang them. You never know. It's hard. I be thinking like it's hard to get a man to trust things outside of his comfort zone. One of the easiest ways to get a man to do that, regardless of what color you are, is a female.
Yeah.
Or the government.
But Black men and Black women, but Black men as well are also known for helping. Like people are not, if they're broke down on the side of the road, or if they get stuck, like it's other things.
But Black men are apprehensive from doing that when there's nobody else around.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I might pull in front of you down the road and call like, "Hey, it's a woman down here that need help. Is she white?" You know what I'm saying? I'm not going down there because
most definitely.
Because I don't know what she's gonna say when I get there. She might pull out a gun and shoot me. No,
I'm trying to rob you.
Right.
We come from a different. We come from a different area because we come from a different part of life. We come from a different part of life. A lot of people don't think like that. They don't think critically. In
the city, it's different because there's people going by, it's people moving around. So everybody would have seen what happened.
Mm.
Honestly, in the city, don't nobody see shit.
Oh, they see shit. They may not. They may not say nothing.
But that's the thing. Don't nobody see shit. They keep going.
And see, in the city, the easiest way to get a person is to arrest them, especially if they Black.
Yeah.
Because they so used to seeing Black people get arrested,
they ain't gonna question it.
Yep.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, we gotta really stay strapped up. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling my female friends and my female my women's y'all gotta stop. I know we grew up in the South, but y'all got that Southern hospitality gotta end. Like we can't allow we literally do not have the luxury of giving someone the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Nigga,
no.
You start moving weird and it's gonna be a problem. Like I don't because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And I open carry. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you see it, please understand that I'm gonna use it. Bag. You know what I'm saying? Just keep them away. Because a lot of times with women, attacks are up close and personal, right? Yeah. So you have to kind of make sure that y'all are not like, I don't know. I be trying to tell people, but it's hard to explain to people that never had to protect themselves how to start protecting themselves. What are you looking for? Why does my head have to be on a swivel? Why don't you let people walk behind you? Why, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to train, but we do not have the luxury. And
A lot
black
of us that do
men,
that, we went through things that made
yeah,
us
yeah,
vigilant and aware of things that we normally wasn't aware of.
yeah.
And if we can prevent others from going through that, like skip over that and just understand, what to do and how to do it, that'll be good.
Yeah, we can't, and black men too. We can't afford right now
Right.
to be kind and nice to folks outside. Like we can't afford that because we really don't know.
It's cost us too much.
You know what I'm saying? We really don't know. We really have to be inside our own community and do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and having community, because this right here, the craziness about it is not that it hasn't always happened. That's not the crazy part. I know it's always happened. The crazy part is how they're trying to feed it to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy part, because there's intention and manipulation behind that indicates they want something different, out of a different result from it, something a little more heinous than what has ever been. So I don't know. I just don't let it come down to me and mine.
Yeah. I mean, especially now we're at the point now where like more and more households only got one adult inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Whether you be male or female. So to a certain degree, we're a lot easier to round up because you only really got to worry about possibly it being an adult and maybe an older child that you might have to tussle with, but it ain't a full grown man and a full grown woman in the household that you got to worry about. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure if it is some type of plot, then yeah, this
that
play
was
right into their hand.
That was part of the plot. That was part of the plot, to break up the home so it will be easier to snatch up and do whatever. That was the whole purpose.
Yeah.
That was the whole purpose.
Yeah, well, that's the table we sit at now.
Huh?
I said that's the table we sit at now.
Unfortunately. But hopefully, that'll turn around. We do have people that have seen what's going on and know the issue and are looking for solutions. And it's the reason why we're looking to build communities, so to help with things like this, because it does take a village or a community to raise a child. But not all of us really believe in it.
That's true. But I mean, it's I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, we all look at it right about now, because that's real.
Yeah, I mean, I just like to see show me the guy with the rope going up to the tree. Because if that really happens, then I can say, oh, you know what? Considering the times that we live in, it may be people who want to take their own lives, and a gun was too scary, so they hung themselves. But I got to actually see somebody do it first. I know people do it in prison, but they ain't got nowhere else to go. They stuck in a box and they stuck with their conscience. You know what I'm saying? But then didn't the black guy who they said he cheated to get a job, he was like a professor.
Tell me more. What are you talking about?
He was like a professor, and they said he fabricated his some of his achievements to get a role at a school, and they started investigating it, and he killed himself. It was a black dude.
He hung himself?
I mean, I don't know how he killed himself, but I know he killed himself. Knowing him, he's smart. He probably used like some pills or something. I don't really know. I'm saying, like, stress will make you want to end your life, but I got to see somebody walking up to the tree and hanging themselves. I got to see. I need to. I ain't got to see them.
We're never
climb up in the tree. I just got to see them actually walk up to the tree.
We're never going to see it.
And anybody with sense would want the public to at least know that that actually happened instead of just leaving it with a blank.
So
That's the dangerous part.
the CDC has reported that 2.0 Black people out of 100,000 kill themselves by hanging. Of that, 3.1 is Hispanic, 4.6 is white.
But we don't hear about those.
Yeah. Now for this is hanging and suffocation, but you know it's kind of like the same thing. But this makes up 94% of all suicides, right? So I don't know about what y'all numbers had y'all calculator, but my math ain't mathing because.
Well, I'm saying though, that's probably taken from a certain point. You got to account the state that we live in currently. What's going on now? You know what I'm saying? The inflation now. See, them numbers will probably be different next year because they're gonna add everything that happened this year on top of it.
Yeah, but there's still historical data. Historical data.
Yeah, historical, but understand, but we're in historical times. We're not in times of the past. We're moving forward. We got.
So you think that's enough to make Black people start hanging themselves from trees?
I'm just saying, I don't know what'll make a person kill themselves. Period. I'm not saying that it happened. I just said I would like to see him walk up. I would like to see you show me him walk up to the tree with a rope. Because until I see that, I don't believe he hung himself. But I will feel like that more people are going to be killing themselves because of what's going on.
Oh well, definitely suicides are going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying to a person without access to a gun, a person without access to a car. I mean, you got to know what's going on with these people. Like, do these people live alone? Do they live around other people? Because you can't kill yourself in a house full of people. I mean, you can, but it's going to be hard. If you got a car and you ain't got no garage, you can't sit there and die from smoke inhalation. If you ain't got a gun and you never had a gun, most people ain't going to give you a gun. You have to go buy one. Like, are these people citizens? Are these people criminals? Like, a lot of these things will tell you, you know what I'm saying? If they did kill themselves for what reasons ever they say they did it, it would say, okay, well, that makes sense. That was the easiest way for him to take himself out.
Mm.
I mean,
you
think about
really want to go.
That's what I'm saying, but I mean, you got to think about like this.
Jump off a damn bridge. That'll be less. That'll be quicker.
But you got to see it happen.
In my opinion, the history of lynching that our people has went through, I just can't understand, or I can't wrap my head around a Black person actually going that route to killing themselves.
But you don't. Well, I'm saying, but you don't think a Black person never hung themselves in prison?
I mean, outside of prison. I meant to throw that disclaimer in there. Outside of prison.
But why did they do it in prison?
I mean, because that's the only thing.
Because they literally don't have anything else.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The more you know about these people would tell you whether they had anything other way to do it. Like, if a person was a registered gun owner, he's probably not going to kill himself by hanging. He'll probably shoot himself in the head. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he doesn't own a gun, if he's not a known gun owner or somebody with a criminal record that don't know people who have these things that will just give it to him, then hanging may be, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a point. So I'm going to do it in this public place in front of this building. I mean, I don't know. Think about it. A man set himself on fire. What during COVID when the dude set himself on fire?
I have no idea.
Yeah, somebody set themselves on fire during
now,
COVID.
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen and it won't happen. I just don't think I need some investigating to happen. I want somebody to tell me how he did it. One of these people, I need them to tell me how it happened.
Because
they can't even explain that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because in order for them to rule out foul play, that means it didn't look like he struggled. They didn't find no skin underneath his fingernails. They didn't find none of this stuff to look like he fought against somebody. That's what you're telling us. You see what I'm saying?
How did he get on the damn tree? He climbed it?
That's what I said. I want to see him walk up to the tree with the rope in order for you to believe it.
And even if he walked up to the tree with the rope, who's doing the pulley? There's no other way. There had to be some kind of pulley system. So who did the pulley?
No, he could have just tied himself to the tree. It's a certain type of knot you can make. Once you fall, it's going to pull.
What? But I'm talking about with him getting up there.
I mean, he had to climb the tree.
He would have had to climb the tree. Hands would have been messed up. Because I'm
some type of,
he didn't have no gloves on. Yeah, he didn't have no gloves on. He didn't have no special equipment.
Yeah, I'm
right.
Sure
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You would have to show me walking up to the tree with a rope.
And then the dude in Charlotte was very well dressed, and he ain't had a wrinkle on him. What is we really talking about? I need to see. I don't even need.
I don't know. And look,
when people are suicidal, a lot of people do show signs. They do show signs. Some people start giving stuff away.
Man, that ain't even what we talking about. It ain't no suicide code name. You know that shit. Y'all know what this shit is.
Me, you right.
All I'm trying to say is this right here. The more and more we chase behind trying to be like people who kill themselves when things go wrong, we're gonna eventually adopt some of them characteristics too. So I mean, that's why I said, I mean, I can't say that some of these people may actually have done it, or it's somebody they could be doing. Either way, I mean, show me any of these people walking up wherever they hung themselves up with a rope. Just show me that.
Yeah. I just need to see. Let me see it.
Just let me see them walking up to the tree with a rope by themselves.
That's some magical shit.
Who dropped them off?
Who took them with the goddamn rope? Them ropes is heavy.
For real.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said
I'm a country girl. I know what they like at the Tractor Supply. Them things is heavy than a motherfucker.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. For it to be so weird, you can't. I don't feel like it's being covered up. I feel like they're trying to launch a quiet investigation to figure out what's going on. Because if somebody is doing this, then guess what? They connected to a certain degree. That's what I'm saying. Just like Nolan. They said Nolan didn't look like he struggled with nobody.
He was drugged. The way they was throwing that boy around, they drugged him.
They would have had to. That boy's 6'7", they said.
I know he was really tall, boy. And he was the only one on the football team. None of them other boys was on the football team.
He was a big ass boy. What you mean? They had to drug him or something, because even if he ain't experienced in fighting, even if he ain't, there would have been some kind of struggle. And that's what I'm saying. So listen, when you are being strangled, when you're suffocating, mm-hmm. when your body instinctually flails, you're gonna that is instinct, mm-hmm. because your brain has no oxygen. It goes into survival mode. You are no longer thinking critically. You are no longer thinking logically. You're thinking primal with survival mm-hmm. mode.
Even if you can't yourself.
Even if you can't do it, none of them grab that rope right there, or it would have been on their hands. That's a problem.
Well, all of it is a problem.
Yeah, all of it's a problem. All of it's a problem. And then all of it's a problem.
Because you can't show me nobody walking up to a tree with a rope. You can't show me. I mean, until you show me that, then I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
I think we should take it a little further than that, Smith. I mean, even if you can find a video of a nigga walking up to a tree with a rope, I need to see some kind of action.
I'm talking about that dude.
Yeah, like I need to see him actually put something in action that might actually work.
Because the reason why I say this is because I really think he did it in front of a government building. So that's why I said, man, I don't rule out the effect of the world on people. and people thinking that they making some type of self-sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? Or people thinking that they starting something, and you know what I'm saying, all they doing is just causing more problems. So I said it could be a group. It could be a group of people who want to try to bring back lynching. You know what I'm saying? It could be the Klan. You know what
And
I'm
you
saying?
know,
Like,
the lynching bill did not get signed until like the last year Obama was in office, and it sat on his desk for a long time. Do y'all remember that?
I mean, I don't necessarily remember it, but shit, I know one thing. I ain't gonna talk about that part. But
All right.
he was in office and he did enough black stuff to be accepted as being black. I'll say that.
Did he?
He smoked the Newports and everything. Played basketball.
And the thing is, to
Oh,
some of
look,
them people, that was enough. That was
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
really enough. What?
Yeah,
I'm done. I can't. I can't. I can't.
that's all it took. That's all it took.
Mm.
Looked like it was in front of the Raleigh Convention Center. Hold
So you
on.
know his cameras out there.
Research as we speak.
I'm on. Ain't no fucking way.
It's away.
Wait, he was in front of the Wake County Sheriff's Office.
Oh man.
I told
And
you.
y'all ain't got no video. Somebody
That's
lying.
what I said. It's that
I'm done.
it's them, and they trying to fix. That's why I said it can't. Okay, it's some black people that may be straight up turncoats at Uncle Tom's. I accept that, but it ain't no way that the large majority of black people working in that government is going to sit back and take this lightly. It just ain't no way. That's why I said it's got to be something going on privately
Got no
where they
motion.
trying to figure out what's going on.
Huh.
Mm. That's crazy.
That's why I said, yeah, it's almost like somebody trying to send a sign.
Huh.
Like it might be a full blown coat doing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know what these folks do when they get somewhere back with their own piece of land, and now they got technology where they can communicate all over the country with different people. Same way them cops had they chat. Same way them guys that were, you know what I'm saying, passing on information on how to mistreat women had their little thing. The rest of them got it too, where they can communicate. So it could be a whole network of people sharing the same ideology, doing this to people. And until you figure out who's the ringleader and how to actually bring it down, you can't just tell them everything you're going to do. Because one thing about us, and this is why I like black people, but sometimes when things happen, we want answers right then. And when we don't get answers right then, we start getting unruly. And it's kind of hard to investigate something that you don't know what's going on yourself and give out information at the same time. Because you're kind of giving tips to the people that you're trying to catch. So that's how I see it, man. You ain't gonna tell me that it ain't some black sheriffs that ain't pissed off about that happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't go for that. I can't go for that. Some city officials just pissed off. Even if they just pissed off because they voters pissed off. You know they someone asking for answers. Because if they ain't, then we already done. I'm talking we done. If that happened in front of the sheriff's office and ain't nobody investigating it, yo, we done. Like it's over. We just wait for a motherfucker to come get us. Like that's really how you got to look at it.
North
Mm.
Carolina branch of the NAACP has asked to see the video of the downtown suicide.
And I take it they haven't got it yet. Mm.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say.
So I said, man, if ain't nobody making no fuss, man, we done. Somebody making a fuss, and they probably telling them because they got enough rank, and they probably sworn to maintain confidential information. We got an investigation going on, but it's gonna take some time because we think this is a lot bigger than what just happened here. I'm trying to tell you, it's probably some network, some some good old boys
Yeah,
done got together and want to start a race war because we done went past the
start a race war. The war has already been.
anniversary of the country, huh?
I said start a race war. The war has already been going on. It's just televised now.
Nah, I'm talking. They want to start it so that they can freely do what they want to do.
What do
Because
you want to
the
do?
militia, all these militias, right? They been said that the minute a race war breaks out, they come out in full force, and it's cops inside them. It's cops, government officials inside, and look, and they willing to take overthrow the government to enforce their own form of martial law.
Hmm.
Well, I said, man, why you think? What you think all them people was who bombed Rush the White House?
You said where are
They were
they?
no when they ran inside the White House. That was a group of people who coordinated doing it. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? They plotted to do that the whole way through. So you think that they ain't gonna sit back and plot? Look, getting inside the White House is a lot harder than taking some random nigga and killing them and hanging them up. So you know they rushed the White House, and you know doing that ain't no problem.
Mm.
So I said that's the problem with militias. Like it's no need of having all these arms and weapons and food and all these survival techniques if it ain't nothing to survive. Especially when you the leader and you telling these people we gotta prepare. Ain't nothing going on, boss. But
Hmm.
then we gonna have to start it. I'm being for real. I'm pretty sure.
Can we get a lighter note?
It don't get, well, it is something lighter. It's still bad though. Y'all ready to get to the first video?
Sure.
If you got together with a friend and you started telling your friend, catching up with them, and you started telling them the things that have happened recently. And let's say that you've been going through it, so you just decided to tell your friend, like, yeah, I've been going through it, XYZ happened, blah, blah, blah. And they're listening, they're actively listening to you, right? And you think, oh, like, I have a friend that listens and is just being, and towards the end they tell you, and they, with the relief tone, they say, I'm just so happy to hear that you're going through stuff, because it just makes you seem more human. It just like humanizes you more.
I don't know if that's lighter for you to be happy that your friend is going through something because that humanizes them. Basically, she was just like, I'm a hater. I
Yep.
hated that everything was going good for you. I'm
Hmm.
happy to see something bad can happen to you too.
Sound like a friend of
But
me.
yeah.
Sounds like a friend
So
of me.
how would y'all feel if y'all called up somebody and y'all
My
told them about something and they said that to y'all?
Uh, I'm gonna call her a crab ass bitch because fuck you mean you want me to struggle or you want me to go through things just so I can seem more human to you. Like, what kind of friend are you? First of all, you're not a friend. That's why I don't mess with people now. But not only are you not a friend, you're a monitoring spirit, you hoe. And you gotta go. And we probably gonna have a few little words. Like, don't ever ring my phone no more. Why would, but you know what though, as a grown ass woman, because that young lady looked pretty young, you feel that shit before anybody even say it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it. You feel it before anybody even say that shit to you. You feel that. You feel that they want you to be down and out.
Misery loves company.
Yeah. Like a motherfucker that want to be around you when you struggling. They want to always be around just to hang around. And you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, tell me about, you need to vent. You need to vent. No, I don't need to vent. Oh, I don't need to. I don't focus on what I'm going through now. I focus on what I'm doing, where I want to be. Shit, I'm a Pisces. My state of delusion is fucking extreme. I can be here and not be here. But no, I'm not even lying. I'm like a fairy princess in my mind, and I frolic. I frolic in mental fields all day long. So it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? But they be trying to keep you in a state, in a mood of being in that space, because that's where they want you. You know, often before the words is even said. Wouldn't nobody say this shit to me anyway. But you can often feel that before it happens. I might fight too, but other than that, because how the kids say it, you playing with my top, yeah.
Oh God, definitely.
Like, is you playing with my top? What?
Praying on my downfall.
Yeah, and I would. I would definitely make them say it twice.
Praying that you lose.
So how would you feel, Codename, if this happened to you?
This actually has happened to me, and I was surprised about the person that did it. And it was just a lesson learned. And, you know, due to that, I practice transparency when it comes to a lot of things, and just watch who I'm around and what I, decide to disperse about myself, because you got people out there that literally is just praying on your downfall. Like, and they're at their lowest and they want you to be there too. And they will find any reason to try to keep you there because they're comfortable there. Those are not your friends. They're not your friends at all. None whatsoever.
Or even if they're not at their lowest, it makes them feel better
that you're low.
Seeing you low, because they feel like, oh, well, I ain't doing so bad because she's doing this bad.
Right.
It be those people that, oh, don't be upset because somebody always has it worse. Them be the bitches that be feeling like that.
Yeah. Basically, they compare themselves to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Them be the ones that be feeling like that. Don't come around here with that, man. Don't come around here with that energy. That's why I don't deal with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't deal with people. Because energy is real big. You can't feel like that about somebody and they don't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. Like, for instance, I haven't had anybody say that to me, but I was going through something, and when I going through something, I isolate. I don't need to talk to nobody because it just keeps the energy of that situation going, and I gotta not feed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So a couple months later, she reached out, and I told her, and she was like, I've been worried about you, and all that. I was like, for what?
You ain't been worried. You just want to know what's been going on.
I've been good. I ain't heard from her since.
Right.
It be people like that. That's why I don't ever. It's a couple of people that I'll let into my what's going on into my life. Like, and I'm talking very motherfucking few. Okay. Very motherfucking few. Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, they ask me how I'm doing. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. I could have had the worst day of my life.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Right. And I'm still fine, nigga. So whatever. Sometimes you gotta post a picture on the book just so they'll know you still 45.
Yeah.
I ain't
on vacation. And on vacation.
I ain't necessarily been through that situation, but I have like been going through something, and a person may know it, and I can tell like they're happier than normal.
Yeah,
They're
when you're going
happier.
through something.
Yeah, they feel
Yeah,
better
that's
about themselves.
crazy.
Yeah,
Bitches.
but I like it though.
You want me to fight them?
Because when things go good, I'm going to come around you again, and I want you to still be happy.
Oh, that ain't gonna be it.
Nah, that ain't it. That's when they get mad.
They be like, "Oh, that's what you finna do? How you gonna do that?"
Never mind how I'm gonna do it. Just know I'm gonna get it done.
What you mean? How I'm gonna do it? How you gonna afford that? I'm gonna swing this coochie from a chandelier, bitch. What does it matter to you?
Right.
I don't know.
It's like one of the things I kind of realized is like, yeah, you can isolate yourself, but sometimes you gotta be sociable when you're going through stuff. Just because you gotta remind yourself of the world you live in. Like it's ups, it's downs. You know what I'm saying? People rebound. Some people stay down. You know what I'm saying? So like when I'm down, like I don't want to. It ain't that I don't want to be alone. I just like to go out in the world and just remind myself of, yo, this ain't forever. You know what I'm saying? This is just one point, and it's a lesson. I just got to find a lesson. The minute I find a lesson, everything turn around. You know what I'm saying? And I like when people are happy that I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you the truth, because I get to see like how their emotions change once I get back up. I don't say nothing. I don't brag, and I move the same way. My face looks exactly the same. So the only way you know I'm down or I'm up is if somebody tell you that I do confide in. They just tell me another person I can't trust, because I know who you talk to. Because I tell very few people anything that I'm actually dealing with.
So if it come back to me, I know who told it.
Right.
Right.
If you're hating a little bit more today than you normally do, I know somebody told you what good things happened to me.
And I'm sure you done purposely put stuff out there just to see if it'll come back.
Oh,
that way I know if I can trust you or not.
That's
I gave
the
that
game.
on purpose, just
That's
to
the
see
game.
if you don't do it.
That's the game. Most people don't understand that. It's applications for all these things. So, but yeah, that's crazy. Like for her to say, like for you to actually speak it out your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I don't care how nicely you phrase it, because that ain't nothing but like some social media way of being a hater, but trying not to be offensive.
Mm.
The whole thing. What's crazy is she didn't say what she said back. I think she did.
I don't think she did.
But yeah, that was it. Like I said, man. After the first discussion, man, these videos is lightweight. You know,
I see. So you gonna do more than two?
I got one more. I have to see if Juju gonna pop back on before I show it. But
Cool. She blanked out. She was over there doing her research live in effect.
but yeah, it's sad that we live in a world where, you know what I'm saying, people, instead of them talking to you and trying to figure out how you continue to do well, they'll label you as you think you better than everybody else. So you a goody two shoes.
Oh yeah.
You think you perfect. You know what I'm saying? If I thought why you rock with why you deal with me then?
Right.
Why can't I even call you to tell you anything if that's how I am? Why are you
That's all
trying
they
to
were
stay
there for.
connected to me?
That's all they were there for, just to gather information,
Yeah,
just to stay tuned to your show. That's it.
yeah.
That's all. That's it. That's all. And shoot, you probably don't have friends that's been in your life for up 10 years and just came to the realization that that's all you've been here for. That's all you actually been here for.
Yep. I think I done identified most most of the people that would even think this way.
Mm. Well,
Some of
that's
them I ain't surprised, and some of
make
them
circle. Get them
I'm
squares up.
I kind of am surprised. But see, like I said, I was raised in church. So one of the Bible verses I learned was what is it, the 23rd, 21st Psalm, something like that. The part where he said he's prepared the table before me in the presence of my enemy.
Oh
You know what I'm
Lord,
saying?
really
I'm
good.
just yeah, but think about it. A lot of times when something good happens, if it ain't happening in front of haters, how do you know you got a hater? A lot of good things that happen and haters see it. You know what I'm saying? So, I take it as it is. I don't let it push me away from moving how I feel like I need to move.
Right.
And if seeing me do good makes you sick, then you might well go in and get you a hospital bed. For
But you might
real.
get well soon.
Right.
I'll make you sick. You're not gonna get well soon.
Never. It's
I
over
wouldn't even
for you.
uh, no.
But yeah, man, that's where we live at now, man. And like back in the day, a hater would like talk about you behind your back. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
They do it in
Because they
front.
wouldn't because they didn't have a good way to say what they felt. But see, a lot of this talk now, they done taught people how to be nasty to motherfuckers nicely.
Uh-huh. Ain't like Kiki and Ha Ha.
Yeah. So you think that I said it in a nice way. I don't see why you got offended.
I got
And
offended
I can read between the lines.
just because you had a smile on your face and you does not
Hmm.
you didn't say anything out of the way.
Yeah, it just makes you feel more human. What? That's what you said. Well, it just makes me look like a basic,
Yeah,
regular, losing, you know what I'm saying, type person. Like, that's what you said.
yeah.
Now that might have worked on somebody who was kind of slow. But then they would have caught on like once they sat down and thought about it. Oh,
Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm a person where I hear what you're saying and I may comprehend it, but then later on I start analyzing and then realize
mm-hmm.
that, how I took it light. I took it light. Like I analyzed later on. Like I run that scenario back 1,001 times and just start catching shit. Like, damn, you was really coming like that. And I hate that I'm like that, but I'm also grateful for that because then I can see stuff that people never seen, never paid attention to, never thought about it. Just went on
Right.
about the day. So
Yeah. And it, it's it's good and it's bad that like nowadays we gotta move so tactical and so calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like man, you can't even let your guard down for a second.
no, no, not where we from. You know that.
Yeah.
No, not
But
even never
but it
get
used to be it used to be more straightforward though. You know what I'm saying?
because those were the real ones. We're dealing with sheeple now. We're not
Right.
dealing with
The
people.
mo
We're dealing with
the most you
sheeple.
had to worry about is like somebody talking about you behind your back and word getting back to you. Now, a person can get on social media and talk indirectly about you and try to tell the whole world, you know what I'm saying? Talk junk
Yeah.
about you to the whole world. And you know what I'm saying? Think that you can't identify, or if you identify, but they don't use your name. So it don't hold no weight. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
That's
Come on,
scary.
man.
Yes, you can't say it with your chest. You couldn't say it with
It's
your chest. Your whole
like,
chest. You
like,
could.
right. Like, come on, man. I respect you. I respect you more. If I'm dealing with you,
Yeah.
and see that's where I might feel bad. That's probably the part that make me mad about anything. Is it like, yo, if you catch me off guard with it, I'm like, yo, I gotta use better discernment, man. I actually thought I was dealing with somebody who was solid. But then some people you already know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's like in between every sentence, it's an unspoken piece of information that you can gather.
Right.
So, you know, it is what it is, man.
It
Today
is.
today may be a rather short show. I don't know. We're gonna go to the next video though.
Okay.
A lot of y'all, I really feel like social media content and like the ability to monetize things are really making people inhumane. And I think that is disgusting, right? So I'm scrolling down my timeline and I see people have made it a thing to make content out of people's profiles on Hinge against their consent, as if dating isn't vulnerable enough. And it's like, it's so crazy to me that where we are arriving at as like a people, like, it's low key, and I'm not over exaggerating, it's low key disgusting. Like, what type of person do you have to be to make other people's like vulnerability content? Like, everything can't be about clout, a bag, followers, content, whatever the case may be. Like, that is so wild to me. We are getting so far removed from reality that we are treating people like objects. That we acting like these people don't have real feelings, real perspectives, real like insecurities. It's scary. I'm scrolling down my timeline and I see this chick having like a FaceTime call from a Hinge date. And Buddy talking about like how he's nervous and all of that. And it's like, bro, where are we today? Like, everything is not meant to be shared. Everything is not meant to be content. Everything is not meant to be monetized. We are at a scary place in life. Like, that is so inhumane to me.
Okay. So I understand what he's saying, but let's take bullying for instance, because it will be something similar. It was done live. So now people are monetizing that. And it is scary. It is, because it's like now you're attempting to find anything and everything to see if you can make money off of it. And some of it is not meant to be shared. It's not meant to be shared. But at the same time, isn't that like bullying in school?
Nah,
It was
kind of,
done.
sort of, in a
It was,
way, but at the same time, a bully will corner you in the bathroom by yourself too, though. So at least you knew they was real. Like, you a real bully. Some people bully online with no intentions of ever meeting you in real life. So
social media has really changed. It has really changed the world, period. And the generations that are coming forth is really going to be like, I don't know, like, And the thing is, social media is also making like drawn like people. Like, I get it when he's saying like we're not being human anymore. It's almost like everybody's being controlled. Like y'all are turning into robots. What do they call them? PCs. Oh,
NPCs.
yeah, that's what they're
Do you
becoming.
know what
They're
you
becoming
know the
sheep.
NP, you know what the NPC is?
NPC, yeah. Uh, kind of, but no.
You ever seen somebody play like Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, the people down the street that keep on
Yeah,
repeat.
yeah, yep. They might say something, but they say the same thing every time you walk past.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, man. I mean, we was talking about that last episode. Like a lot of times, man, people, man, they just like you can't even hold like a real conversation with them because you already know what they're gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is like I agree with what he's saying. Like a dating profile, man, that's supposed to be a little bit sacred, man. You know what I'm saying? For one, you don't have these people's consent. Two, you know what I'm saying? They may be like putting things out there about themselves that yeah, they really are insecure about. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people won't even get on a dating app because they feel embarrassed. So the brave ones who do it, now they got to worry about somebody going up there and you know what I'm saying, making content. When the bad side was just if I meet this person and it don't work out, they make content. Now you can make now people making content before you can even get a date. That's crazy. That's crazy,
Judy
man.
Speed, a guy was talking about how social media has changed us. We're not human anymore because we're looking to record and monetize everything. His example was a girl posted a video of her and a guy on FaceTime, um, like conversating, meeting or seeing each other for the first time, and they found each other on Hinged.
I think they was talking through Hinge. Like that
Talking
was
through.
literally yeah, that was literally through the dating app. So
Why
like
though?
For clout, for money, to monetize
content.
content.
Okay. I feel like we've had this conversation before, not the same exact one, but for me it boils down to the same thing of feeling like you're not comfortable in your own skin and you be chasing attention.
Mm-hmm.
They're attention whores. Because why is you putting out somebody's personal business for? For what? When I was on dating profiles, of course we came across something that I had to share with my sister.
Yeah,
Bitch, look at this. Okay.
but
But I wasn't sharing it with the world.
mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't sharing it with the world. And I don't know, people do stuff because they be wanting attention. Why do they want attention so bad is beyond me. But that gets to the
Yeah.
point where you're sharing something and it's a violation, I believe. It's a violation of someone's personal of their expectation for you to keep things private. Like that's like a man talking to me on a dating app, right? And we not nowhere near about to be together. And he posts pictures of me on his social media.
Yeah. Or he take pictures of your dating profile
Yeah.
and show what you saying. You know what I'm saying? Like and then like that's crazy
What you
though.
talking about? Like that's bonkers. What is
Yeah,
yeah.
like that to me that's worse than you actually meeting the person and the date don't go well and they make content about it. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even make content about that.
But some people do it. Some people go on dating profiles just to have bad experiences to have a story for content.
And that's absolutely a problem. It's
Yeah,
a problem
I
because
told
your
you.
self-esteem is
I
so
told
very low.
yeah yeah. But yeah, that's why I told you like the kind of like my situation in the store. I feel like the whole conversation was started trying to get a response out of me so that it would be something to talk about. I just played it differently though, because I already saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people out here that just do
Huh.
stuff, you know what I'm saying, to have stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Huh?
What happened to you at the store?
Just somebody assuming I'm somebody that I'm not,
As
pretty
black
much.
people, we get that assumption all the time. It's just sometimes the audacity when it comes from other black people, the audacity is so much more offensive. Cause like nigga, you look like me. You gonna do the same shit other motherfuckers do to me? To me? Are we for real? But they do be so fucking for real.
Yeah. Then they learn everybody ain't the same.
Yeah.
Now whether you take heed to that now or you figure out later on down the road when somebody do it to you, you know what I'm saying? It makes no never mind to me, but like when you start playing these games, y- like
That makes me
again,
not
like what
want
like
to hate.
you said what?
That makes me, that's another reason on my, let me write that down on my I ain't fucking with niggas list.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Nah, I mean for real though. Like for real, like before I even started doing this, I took myself off all the dating profiles.
Yeah, I don't have a dating
Just
profile.
cause you know what I'm saying? Like anything
But
that you got on social media, the minute you get recognition or a person feel like they can make clout off your name,
Mm-hmm.
if they not loyal, they're going to do it.
yeah, and I don't have a dating profile, but I anymore. I don't usually last more than 2 or 3 days anyway, because the notifications give me anxiety. So, my point is like that would be a violation. Let me tell you something. There should be a level. You cannot continue a relationship or can go into a relationship with a person that will violate your trust like that, because that is a clear sign that that is not going to stop happening. What about
Right.
y'all little private little recordings and shit later on down the road in the bedroom? You know what I'm saying? Like, what
Yeah.
about those? You know,
Content.
those be the type of niggas that when y'all break up, now all of a sudden you on Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? Like, those be them types.
Yep.
I'm good.
Content. And
Some
see,
hoe,
attention
that's
was
some
already bad
hoe
enough,
ass shit.
but then you get paid for your attention.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's just
Eh,
they get. You know what? Do you know what's changed? Isn't people really? People haven't changed.
Nah.
It's just that so society supports fuck niggas more regularly. And by fuck niggas, I wanna just be clear that this is all races, all genders, all sexualities, just on some hope nigga shit. Because the stuff that they're actually that society and social media promotes is not on the up and up. Like it's always some kind of slight immoral substance, and then it grows and grows and grows. People ain't changed. It's just that we used to shame these motherfuckers for this shit. We
Yeah,
don't
but now
shame.
we can't. We can't. You know what I'm
What?
saying? Well, we're not supposed to.
I don't
See what I'm
understand
saying?
why. That's why these little kids is a bunch of pussies now, because we gotta
Well,
create
I'm gonna
safe
tell.
spaces.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because people aren't honest. Like you can shame somebody for doing something wrong. They can turn around and blame you for something you didn't do, and depending on what they blame on you, they can make you lose your job. You see what I'm saying? And see, that's where the thing. And see, that's what remember was about last year was about that line. Like you can move a line to a certain point, but once you move it too far, you give all the messed up people room to do all the little fucked up shit they want to do. So like you can hold somebody accountable, and they can turn around and lie on you and ruin your life, and look, and they just get more attention.
Right. And that is absolutely right. And the problem is there not more people willing to do it anyway.
Well, it's
Because
kind
I
of
would.
hard. It's
You know what
kind
I'm
of hard
saying?
because
I,
if they tell the right lie, then the world is so programmed to believe certain things about different people. They could tell the right lie, and the world will say you're guilty, whether it's been proven or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so like me,
I don't care.
I'm a guy. I'm a guy. So a female could easily say, I sexually assaulted her, but nobody was there to see it. So and most people will believe it just because I'm a guy. Not the people that I know, but people that don't know me will just jump on the bandwagon and be like, well, counsel him
Mhm.
without even knowing the truth. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And see that makes it hard to say certain things sometimes because these rules are in place, but the way that they are able to be played is wrong. That's kind of what makes it difficult sometimes.
I understand that.
Because tell you the truth, her recording that conversation with that dude over that dating app, like he probably can sue her. And I'm pretty sure most of the websites say that this is private content. You know what I'm saying? You can't record this stuff and use
Mhm.
it for
It
content.
do. It do.
But at the same time, like if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
Yes.
And honestly, if I mean I don't see I'm gonna stand up for whatever it is I believe in. And it's just whatever comes after that comes after that. And that's just what it is. But my point is more people have to be okay with that because I feel like there's men in prison, just like you said, that did time for rape they didn't commit. You know what I'm saying? They've already suffered. There's a lot of people that have been convicted by society before they were convicted by a jury. You know what I'm saying? And they're suffering the consequences of that. And I understand that. But if that's not going to be what we do, if we're not going to stand on that, at least let me say this. You men need to get y'all cousins up and y'all sisters up and start making sure they hand game right. Because if you're not going to stand on business, at least have her ass whooped or something. Somebody got to learn a lesson.
It's kind of hard. Everything is online now. It's not in real life.
And
You know
then
what I'm saying?
they be saying, oh, you can't say that, Tina, you're going to get canceled. By who? I really need to know who going to cancel me.
Well, it depends on how your life is set up. If your life is
My
set up,
life ain't set up like that. Because can't
yeah, that's
nobody
what I'm
come take
saying.
my phone.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like if your life is set up where you pay all your bills from either your position at your job or like social media, that, that's why a lot of times these people be getting in situations and they just pay the money because people already know that if I tell them my story, whether it's true or false, I can ruin everything that you got. And that's
Oh,
me. That's me and women.
I understand that. If it was at a level to like that, but man, look, listen,
I mean,
you not
it is.
I'm just not about to be bamboozled. Now, it is a difference. I've paid $100. Well, not paid, but I've let a motherfucker owe me money just to be done with them. Right? I don't even ask about it. I just don't talk to them no more. Don't even ask about it. So I understand paying to get rid of the headache. But I'm talking about like sometimes the only thing there is to do is stand up.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. You're dealing with a predator for
Yeah.
attention. So if you beat them up, you know what they're gonna do? They probably gonna get you locked up. Then they're gonna try to find out a way to sue you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like
gotta be
that's their whole.
smarter.
That's like their whole game.
You gotta be smarter. You gotta be wiser. You gotta figure out
If you
what you
get
want.
somebody,
It gotta be
if you
something done.
if you get somebody else to beat them up, they're gonna get on camera and tell some sob story
Mhm.
and try to get more views. That's what I'm saying. Like they so attached to this world that everything to them is content, whether it's good or bad. They're going to spin it to turn it into content. That's what I'm saying. Like when you play these games with these people, they wide open to whatever. That's what make good content creators. To tell you the truth, is if you have the ability to take the positive or the negative and turn it into content and make money off of it. That's why some people don't even care about what get exposed about. You know what I'm saying? You can have some people that's foul and wicked, and they'll get right out there and tell their side of the story or stand on their heel and just get more views.
Yeah. Well, I don't care about what you really can't expose me because I've already exposed myself. I'm very open and honest and transparent, but you have to be that way if you're gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you do because
Yeah,
it,
but
me,
that's
it's
why I
like,
said the
why
part
are you
about
gonna
You do.
judge me?
no. That's why I said the part about telling a lie.
Hmm. Yeah,
They would have to tell a lie, and certain lies you could tell about people where the society has accepted them lies to being more credible, even if there's no other witnesses to that lie.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm just not in a place where I give a fuck about society. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Like if it ain't gonna cause me no bodily harm or anything like that, jobs come, money come. But you're not gonna play on me and don't think it's not gonna be some kind of repercussions for it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you fuck around and make $1 off of me and I'm gonna sue the fuck out you. But I don't mean, I think for the fact of content to violate someone that you don't even know shows character. It shows and you ain't really got a personality either, because you lacking in that. Because if you had personality, you wouldn't need to do that. Wouldn't need to. I'm definitely not putting my shit on no dating profile now. And even if I thought about it, but it's definitely not gonna be now.
Yeah. I had to make sure I didn't have some that I forgot to cancel. I did that right before the show started. Cause you know how sometimes back in the day you might make
Yeah.
one and then you just stop using it and you just delete the app.
Delete the app. That's all. Yep. Delete the
Yeah.
app. Mm-hmm. Now I got to go make sure. I'm pretty sure I cancel mine because man, look, ain't no way. More niggas really got like another one on my list, another reason on my list. Because if it's not any confidence that is assumed in a conversation between two people,
Yeah.
like I know a couple of states that are only one party states when recording, but a lot of states are two party states, which means if he wanted to, he could sue that girl. I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
in a two party state. Most states are two party states. You have to consent to recordings.
And if he was smart, I wouldn't sue her. I'd sue the app.
Yeah, because how you letting this happen?
Yep. And the app would take care of her.
That's crazy. But to do that just for content, like to go through men just for content.
Right. And then the dude said that the guy on the video was already talking about he was nervous.
Well, he won't be doing that again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
He will
like
not.
Now
that's
I do
crazy
remember.
because go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let's not all talk at once.
Yeah, because me personally, my first time getting on a dating app, you know what I'm saying? I was a little apprehensive of like opening myself up to people. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
imagine doing that, finding somebody we actually feel comfortable doing that with,
And then
and
it's a hoax.
yeah, now you just created a potential woman hater.
Mm-hmm.
And
There it
all
is.
women gonna be the same from there.
Yep.
Unfortunately, with that kind of hurt, men are when it hurts a man's pride or his ego, they are a lot less forgiving than women. Like they're a lot less likely to try again. They're a lot
And
less
if
likely
and
to
if he
put
do,
themselves out there.
yeah, and if he do, it ain't gonna be with the same feeling of trying to actually have something. He gonna be
Mhm,
rude, disrespectful, and he might do the same thing to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, like some of
Mm-hmm.
these monsters we have, we be creating them. Which I ain't saying that he was an angel because I don't know nothing about him, but I could see somebody in that situation and that experience, find out about it later on. Especially if he's handsome, he may can live with it. You know what I'm saying? He might can even score off of it. But if you like
mhm,
one of those guys who have real issues with meeting somebody and she
mhm.
really just picked him, and the reason why he was nervous was because she was probably out of his
Out of his
normal
league.
yeah,
Mhm.
like
Mm-hmm.
that's yeah, that's
And she
different.
probably did it.
Yeah.
Like she could have been the one. to him just to get the video
Yeah.
because she knew that he was going to be intimidated.
If she did that, she was hunting. Yeah, she did that. She was hunting. And I've actually come across one of those men that's been done like that. And he probably would have been a good guy. But I could tell, like,
Mm-hmm.
he was overly aggressive with, like, everything I said. Like, so you trying to say this about me? So you trying to say that? Whoa. Didn't say nothing. You know, so that was short-lived because we can't even go nowhere with that kind of defense. But this kind of makes me feel like I understand where he was coming from, you know, because oftentimes you're in a situation, you can only see your side, you know. I don't think I come off as a judgmental type person, but he might have felt that way, you know. But if that's the kind of experiences that he was having, not like the recording of itself, but just experiencing those kind of situations with women, that sucks.
Now we see the way you are.
Yeah. I ain't got time to be playing with nobody's feelings. You know what? My grandma taught me a valuable lesson when I was younger. You play around, you can play with toys. Don't play with nobody's feelings because that'll get you hurt. You don't play with nobody's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
That shit'll get you hurt. Don't play with nobody's feelings. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Look here, we met. I gave it a chance. It ain't for me. Okay. That's all. You're a good guy. Nice meeting you. Bye. Like you don't try to kill a man's ego or make him feel like shit for what? For what, bitch? What are you doing?
Right, because you still got to live in this world, and I'm still in this world.
Right, and honestly, he may not be the man for you, Simple Hope, but he might be a great man for somebody else, and you're ruining him for the next woman that could have possibly been the one for him. Right? Like, what are you doing? I don't think people be realizing they be pissing and shitting in the same pool they need to get their shit out of. What are you doing?
They don't realize it.
Like, if you taint, when you taint the water, you taint it for yourself too, dummy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something wrong with people anyway that want to injure people's emotions and egos and spirit, woman or man. Any woman or man that cannot know you and want to hurt you that deep, that's a different level of evil right there.
And on top of that, like, I don't think she'll be able to trust a dude not to do it to her now that she did it to somebody else. Because you know
She
people will do
shouldn't be
it.
able to trust anybody. She shouldn't be able to trust anybody. You know why? Because if she's willing to do it, she should automatically assume
So yeah, that
should be her. That should be her karma. Yeah, you done damaged a man. Hopefully, you didn't damage him beyond repair, but you done damaged somebody, and we don't know how many other men you done damaged. You absolutely deserve to walk through this life aligning with the energy you've placed.
Mm-hmm.
Right, or meeting all the right people, but you can't never get close to them because you can't trust them.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Having that man that's absolutely perfect for you, ma'am. And you fuck it up because you can't trust anybody. Because you're a sorry individual. I like that. That sounds great. Sounds like perfect karma, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just scary though now, man. It's like ain't nothing safe. Like you would think that the dating apps was safe. Like
Ain't nothing safe.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Was y'all on the episode? Or maybe I didn't ever show this video. I had a video. I don't know what happened, but it was a woman, right? She had a video of another woman making content about a girl pushing her car down the street. The woman sitting in her car watching the girl push her car down the street, talking about why ain't no men stopping to help her.
No, I didn't see that one or hear that one, but
she watching part inside her car. And she filming the girl pushing the car by herself, talking about why ain't no men stopping. But she sitting in
Bitch,
her
you
car
the
watching her.
problem. Why you ain't stop and help her?
Right, you sitting right there. You got time to. She recorded the whole thing while the girl moving the car down the middle of the street with traffic going.
For content. That
Right,
tallies
that's crazy. But she trying to use it to talk bad about men and like, yo, you a whole human being sitting there watching. She's like, she ain't got no brothers, no boyfriend, no daddy. These men riding by, ain't nobody stopping to help her. And she recording it the whole time, sitting in her car. I'm talking about close.
Oh, you fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, should men have stopped? Somebody should have stopped to help her. I do believe, somebody should have stopped and helped her. But bitch, you looking at her.
She felt like a man should have helped her.
Yeah, but you looking at her.
Right. You recorded her. You making content off her. Like she literally made content off this girl, and somebody made content off of her.
And that's crazy because like you could have, man. If I ain't did nothing else, I'm gonna get behind you, turn my hazard lights off, and we're gonna be like, we gonna roll.
Ain't nobody coming in this lane or whatever.
Yeah. We blocking it off. Ain't nobody gonna hit you. You ain't gotta worry about it. We're gonna block this off. Who in the car? Can somebody steer? Because we're gonna go bumper to bumper and see if we can make this shit work.
Right. But, or get up there and wave somebody down like, hey.
Yeah.
You know what
Y'all
I'm saying?
see
She gotta push her car.
Her
number one concern is getting her car out of the middle of the street. So you could at least got out the car and try to stop traffic. She's sitting in the car, watching her.
Some people, boy. And these are the kind of people that we in this world with. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, I mean, but it ain't no worse than World Star people watching videos of people getting beat up. Right. You like 3 feet away when somebody getting their ass towed up and you ain't even saying stop.
I'm glad you said that. Because I was on Instagram yesterday and I ran across it was TikTok. I ran across a guy's page that I know, and he's in his 40s. And the video was like, it was somebody fighting downtown or whatever. And it was like, damn, we're 40 still doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Where's the growth?
I done seen people stop and fight in traffic. I mean, it's a traffic jam. They out there fighting.
Yeah, like, that's road rage.
What? Like, it's crazy, man. Like, it's crazy. That's why I said sometimes, man, you want to get mad at the way the world is and how we get treated sometimes. But then, man, people just do stuff. And you be like, well, dang, man, like, how can I explain this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I? If you bought this, if I'm here making my case on things that need to change, and you say, well, why do y'all do stuff like this? How do I defend against that? Like, that's how how crazy some of this stuff be.
I don't worry about trying to explain shit.
But what I'm saying is though, like, when you're looking for a solution, at some point, you're going to have to take solutions to people who can make decisions. You know what I'm saying? So like, you put in all this hard work to build this fantastic solution, and when you present it, they just show you a video of somebody doing some of the most ridiculous stuff in the world. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but every race does dumb shit.
It is crazy. Yeah, but every race ain't in our position.
So
see, that's the downside to it.
We've tried to live above board forever. Why are we even worried about explaining to somebody why we in the position we in? We know what it is. It's generation after generation after generation. Like, what the fuck? We already know. I ain't explaining to you shit. You know what the fuck it is. What you gonna do? Regardless, if somebody was ever in a position to help, they got to know that everybody ain't coming.
Yeah, but sometimes people help because you present a good enough case where they look bad saying no. That's the difference. They don't really want to help. But if you make a compelling enough case in front of the right people, they have to say yes. So they're
They
gonna use
hate
every
these
excuse in the
people.
world to tell you no. That's what I'm saying. They'll use every excuse in the world to tell you no to find a reason why it don't make sense.
Mm.
You don't think that these people be sitting around having discussions about stuff going on in the world and be like, that's why. You know they do
Yeah, I don't.
it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's how they sleep at night with their cruelty.
Mm.
Because they have to find excuses to justify why they're doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Without feeling guilty. So they'll see something and they be like, oh, that's why. See, I told you it would have been a dumb idea anyway. They just would have tore it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, like when we ride, that's why the first thing they do is talk about. They don't talk about the cause once we start riding. They talk about how we burn this stuff down. You see what I'm saying? They always use it as an excuse to make it seem like we are where we are at because of the way that we are. And that's
That will
probably what's going
always
on
be an
now.
excuse.
That's probably really what's going on right now. They probably
Yeah,
want
it's
us to get
always
out
going
here.
on. It ain't never start. It ain't never
That's what I'm
stopped.
saying.
I don't
What I'm
know.
saying
It's
is
not never.
they probably need a reason. Think about it. Okay, so the UN just tried to get them to admit to the fact that slave trade was like the worst atrocity in human history. So just because we're off of it doesn't mean that it ain't high powers that are still on it. You know what I'm saying? So they may be trying to look for a reason to get us to wild out so that they can do the exact same thing. Look at it. What do you think will happen if we give them reparations? Because at the end of the day, it's a game,
And I don't.
and
I don't understand how we
you got to
can't.
say you got to save face.
Is that still where we at? Because that sound like 1960s talk. Why are we still saving face? They know why
No,
we're
I'm
here,
not. I'm
and
not
we
talking
know
about.
why we're here.
I'm not talking about us saving face. I'm talking about them saving face. When you hold a position of power, you have to save face. I can't correct nobody and have atrocities of my own. See, I still have to hold myself accountable, but I don't have to move the way you want me to move. All I have to do is give you an excuse on why I chose to do it the way I did it. That way, I prove my point, and I can still hold you accountable and still do what I want to do. But in order to do that, you have to give them an example on why you move the way you move. So I said, maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get us to go out here and do something so that they can say, see, because think about it, it ain't been what? How many months ago was it when we talked about it? About them they try to get them to admit that slave trade was like the worst atrocity in human history. When
Yeah, when
everybody
they
else
didn't show
voted,
up.
yeah, everybody voted for it except for the US.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that might be exactly what's going on. They might still be putting pressure on them to do something.
I get it. I just don't. I understand that. Anytime they want to incite some kind of reaction from us is to be able to do something. Like I think they're trying to wait until they can enforce martial law in Indiana before they turn back on the power. Same thing with Georgia. Same thing with Arizona. You know, I fully believe that that's what it's about. But they do a whole lot to boil down generation after generation after generation of injustice to those kind of things is asinine.
Yeah. But
It's
in
just what
order
it
to
is.
get non-affiliated parties who are involved to accept what you intend to do to a group of people, you have to dehumanize the group of people you're about to violate.
But that's the thing. If they're able to do that, then those other people weren't gonna see us as people anyway.
No, it's a strategy. It
Okay,
always has been.
right. But I'm
Think about it like this. Have you ever seen
not gonna
somebody inside of hold on, you ever seen somebody in a friend circle, right? Before they jump on somebody they don't like, they try to turn everybody else in the circle against them so that don't nobody jump in when they jump on this person. So either you stay neutral or you help them. You know what I'm saying? It's the same tactic, just on a larger scale. Same as that tactic.
They were gonna help us. They would have already done it. Ain't nobody coming for us. No one. I can't hear you, code name.
I said we got to save ourselves.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming to save us, bro. They would have
We've been
already done it.
waiting, and it's not going to happen. You got to save yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't even stay safe. You can't even stay safe anymore. You got to stay dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And under control.
Safe hasn't got us anywhere too much.
Like it's just some. I think the balance is being able to maintain a calm head, but also know that you have to handle things the way you handle things, because they're not coming to save us. We know that. Mm-hmm. No one's coming to protect us. No one's coming to save us. That's just what it is. And you just got to be able to be emotionally intelligent enough and strategic enough to understand that some things need different solutions.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. They need different solutions.
But we keep attempting the same solution, thinking we're going to get a different outcome.
And
right. That's what I said. They made sure that the parties involved either help them, stay neutral, or don't help you. Because you really don't think that it ain't some of the countries over there that if somebody prominent that was black went over there and said, yo, we gonna try to overthrow the government and we can sit down and talk and try to build something different. They would much rather, I bet you that they'll be willing to support that if we was able to position ourselves in that manner, but we wouldn't be able to. Especially not now, like that whole chance of doing that is over because now they can monitor everything.
Yeah, but they've been. I just don't believe that to be true either, because although everybody want to fight with the U.S. or the U.S. is the bully, everybody got their hands in the same pot. Like, they working together. They don't give a fuck about us. We've actually been the help, but nobody else is saving us. But it is what it is. Like, now I just know I'm gonna handle mine accordingly and be okay with it. But it's just for real, because it's just crazy. I just can't. I don't even have no faith in no organization or nothing trying to help us. I don't got no faith in them. The fuck? At all. None. You know how long it's been years? Nah. Ain't no help. There is no plan. This shit is gonna go to shit. There's no plan. There ain't no plan. Not from our side.
It's a plan.
No, they got a plan. I'm talking about there's no plan to stop what's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. What we do after that is up to us. And unfortunately, I really feel like those lower vibrational black people, the ones that stuck in that space of, the things that we were talking about, fighting, world star, whatever. That's a lifestyle that I know we don't think it's a luxury, but it is a luxury to be able to be in that space of ignorance. It is a luxury, and it is going to take for everything to fall the fuck apart for them to understand you no longer have the luxury to be stupid. You no longer have the luxury to act out of ignorance.
It's only luxury until it's you or somebody you love and people filming them with bad things happening to them. And see,
no, it's not. The luxury is the fact that they're capable to be in those spaces. People that choose that. That's the luxury, because I don't have the luxury of choosing their ignorance. But they do.
Yeah, until it happens to somebody or them. And when they do, the curtain's going to come back. Like, yo, because, man, you think that people out here ain't out here robbing and hurting people, but the minute they get robbed, they ain't trying to figure out how to call the police. And the person be like, yo, bro, you can't call the police. You a daggone drug dealer. You know what I'm saying?
I actually saw a video about that.
For
And they
real.
actually did call the police, and the police officer
Yeah.
looked at him like,
Yeah. Because it's
where does
always
this
easy
make
when you
sense?
got the gun. It's a different story when the rabbit got the gun.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's a way of life for some people. Like, I know people like that. That's a way of life for some people. And I feel like personally, from the people that I personally have contact with, they have the luxury is they have enough time to set this shit up. Bitch, I work 40, 50 hours a week. I got kids. I have a life I have to obtain. I got self-care I got to do on Sundays. I don't have time to entertain no bullshit. The luxury part of that is they have time because they're living a lifestyle that they don't have to maintain, or they're living a lifestyle that they're maintaining through the things that they're doing. What I'm saying is that's a luxury that a lot of people aren't afforded, whether these people are living in poverty or not. They have a luxury of boredom. That, you know, when the last time I was bored, I probably was like 22. You know what I'm saying? Like, bored. What the fuck you mean? We getting money. We got to get better. I need another degree. I need another something. But what I'm saying is, once that luxury is pulled from underneath them with the changes that's happening all over the United States, once that luxury is pulled from underneath them, you don't have the luxury of being dumb anymore. Like, because really,
You do.
it's not a luxury.
Because you can get online and get in front of a camera and be as dumb as you want.
But that's not, at that point, it's not a luxury. It's more of it's a risk.
It's a luxury until you start tying your bills to it. To the point where you got to go out there and act stupid, even if you don't feel like acting stupid no more. You got to go out there and perform. Like, that's why some of the performers be wore out. And they be addicted because they done built everything off of the fact that they got to perform. So then it stops being fun and it starts becoming draining. Like,
Acting is exhausting anyway.
having millions of people scream at you and ripping your clothes off when it first happened probably is an adrenaline rush. But night in, night out, having to go through that, and then you can't even go to McDonald's by yourself. You know what I'm saying? That it starts to become like a prison.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got other people you got to take care of, you got to keep doing it.
Because you know, created this character that you got to keep acting in order to get what you want or what you need.
And the world ain't gonna let you stop being the character. Even when you try to be your regular self, they ain't gonna let you.
Keisha Knight still Rudy.
Yeah. And Theo still Theo.
Exactly.
Rest in peace.
They'll get mad if you call him that right now. Well, Theo not here no more, but
yeah.
That's on them. This economy is not gonna hold up that stuff. Money ain't even gonna be worth nothing. So it don't even matter where we're going. And I don't give not nay fucks. Let it fall.
I don't want it to fall.
I don't care. Well, it don't matter.
My kids deserve to wake up and have a smile on their face. I don't want them to wake up with prisoners and people holding machine guns telling them how to live their life. I don't want that ever for nobody in my bloodline.
Yeah, we don't either.
I mean, I don't want it either.
But what you think will happen if we fall? If things fall, what do you think it's gonna go to? What you think, we're gonna be over here weak and ain't nobody coming over here? That's exactly what's gonna happen. like that's just what it is. Like, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be another country or it's gonna be our government, but that's gonna be day-to-day life. Having to move around, telling you what to do. I don't want that life for my children. Ever.
A reset.
Yeah, we are prisoners to a certain degree, but we got certain luxuries that I'd rather hold on to than to ever give up. Like the ability to do what we're doing right now, talk amongst each other about what we choose.
That's nice, but that's nice.
But in some places, you can't even do what we're doing. Some of the things we said would have got us killed already. Not only us, probably people in our families. That's what I'm saying. Like, Like we in America, and it ain't great over here, but man, in certain places, man, it's terrible. And the
I'm
things
aware.
that,
I'm very
and
well aware.
that's what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
like, as bad as it is, America is a lot better than being in other places. American control is a lot better than control by other countries. I will say that.
I don't agree.
Have
But
you
that goes on what you value, you know?
Okay,
have you been outside of the country?
I don't have to. All you gotta do is know the governments and know how the people live. Think about it. If everybody trying to come over here, how is them other places better? They
They're
different,
trying to come over here because America gives them money.
right?
They give them money. Over
Right,
there,
because
they're the niggas. They're us here. They don't get the same benefits they do at their home
it,
country.
and if their government come over here, what do you think is going to be different?
Russ.
It's going to be worse for us. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They just going to have more space for their people. It'll be they weakest people over here telling us what to do.
I want to find out on my own. I'd rather go see for myself.
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause
everybody should
I've seen what America has to offer
go
me.
go to one of those superpowers. Go visit one of them countries that have the power to actually come over here and take over something.
What countries would those be?
Russia,
Okay.
China,
It's too
North
cold.
Korea. Go to one of them countries and see how the people faring. I think China got one of the highest suicide rates amongst young people. That's what I said, man. Like, yeah, we going down the dangerous path, but yo, I hope we figure out how to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
How are
We
you gonna fix it?
fix it.
They can't fix it.
What's
I don't know.
the issue specifically to find a solution?
There's a lot of them. But the
Exactly.
major one is economically. Economically,
The issue is it ain't enough pieces of the pie for everybody to be happy.
That may be true.
Nah, that's what it break down to on every aspect you look at. In most countries, a certain population have most of the control over the wealth, the land, the food, all the resources.
Well,
That's why I said, like, if something was to happen over here, I mean, ain't nobody gonna come over here and make America great. You know what I'm saying?
and it's the
They
war. The war is not a physical kind of thing right now. It's more economical. Like
yeah, okay,
that's what they
because
plan to do.
okay, check it out, right? Check it out, right? Do you know how the CIA be taking out like high profile targets?
Yeah.
The first thing they do is go after your money. They drain you of your finances. Then you're weak because your money is low. Meaning you can't even pay your army. You have to make your army fight off the will to fight for their country or by force. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That makes you weak. That gives more room to defectors. That's more people that's liable to give up information and be turncoats if you offer them a little bit more. It's all tactics. It's all of it is tactics. It's all tactics. Like look at Puffy. First thing they went after is what? All his assets.
I mean, if you think about it, that's how they do everybody.
Yeah, they take your money because your money is your power. You can get allies with money. You can pay people who reluctant to fight with money. You can buy secrets with money. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of things with money. But if I make you drain all your resources, like you ever seen when these corporations be telling like smaller people, like, you don't have enough money to go to court with us because we'll bury you in so much paperwork. It's gonna cost you go broke before we even go to court.
Mhm.
Because we're gonna keep filing all these motions, making you charge all these man hours. We're gonna break you before we even go to court. That's how the dude stole McDonald's from the McDonald's brothers, and he made them settle and took the whole shit from him, including the motherfucking name off the front of their store because he broke them. That's what I
I've never
said,
heard
man.
of I'm gonna do some research on it because I've never heard of that.
What?
The
Yeah, the McDonald's.
McDonald's brothers.
Yeah, it was two of them, and it was stolen by a milkshake salesman.
Hey, didn't they
It's
make a
called
movie?
yeah, it's called the Founder. It's called the
Right.
Founder, and it's not a boring movie neither. It's
I
not a boring movie.
remember. It's not. It's not. It's not. Yeah, I remember he did like a franchise and ended up doing something with the milkshakes to where it wasn't actual
Yeah,
milkshake. They did.
what he did was he was moving all the franchises right, but he was getting paid per burger, and he was going broke. So what he started doing was he took his money and started buying up the land that all the McDonald's was sitting on. So basically, the brothers controlled what was inside of the building, but and so they'll still make a percentage off the burgers, but he charged the owners rent on the land, so he accumulated money faster to the point where before he took it, he gave them a blank check. Then look, not only did he sell it, I think he sold it. They sold it to him. He gave him $3 million for it. He tricked them into agreeing to their royalties based off a handshake, and they never got the money. Then he made them change the name off of the very first McDonald's. They couldn't even call it McDonald's no more.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's America.
Ain't it though?
Yeah, and that's what he said. He said when I saw the name, I had to have it. It just tell you how shady it really get in the world. The rat, you got to be in a rat race.
It gets real shady. You get real chilly in that shade.
Yeah. So one thing about finances is, man, assets is great. If you can get assets, you're doing super great. Before we started the show, I was like looking at all these abandoned towns that people be buying. You know what you can do with an abandoned town?
Oh yeah.
You can listen. You can invite people there and sit down and talk about how you hate black people. I'm just telling you because who got enough money to buy an abandoned town? And most of them in like secluded places where there used to be mines that was thriving, but once the mines dried up, everybody moved out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were selling Grimesland around here for a while. They finally sold it.
Say
Pretty cheap.
Grind.
Grimesland, yes, a little town called Grimesland. It's pretty cheap too, like more than what I got, but it was pretty cheap too. And I'm like, you know,
Well,
I
I
would
said,
like to
man.
buy that town.
Yeah, it would, and it's very possible. You just got to get a committee together of people with a common interest
Mm-hmm.
who
Same goals. Similar goals.
look who don't
Right.
want to hold their money in their pocket. See, that's the key.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hold your money in your pocket. We got to put our money into some type of account that's going to earn us interest, and all the money stay there. You know what I'm saying? Or we're gonna buy something worth collateral and it sits there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna invest in something. That's where the money sits at. Don't nobody hold money in their pockets because we need to do something. We don't need nobody to come up short.
Right.
But you know, most people, man, like you gotta find some solid people to do stuff like that though.
It's hard. Those are very rare gems.
Yeah, 'cause I hate to have to pistol whip somebody over my bread.
Yeah.
You just, I'll be so serious, and then I look at you and you make me laugh. I'll be so fucking serious.
Oh goodness. I feel it though. 100%. I feel it
But yeah,
100%.
that would be dope though.
But the bank,
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
we'll have to talk about that next week. The banks. Oh my God.
That'll be a whole nother subject. We'll be on here for a whole nother hour and a half.
I ain't gonna tell y'all which credit card it is I got because I ain't putting them out there like that. I don't want to be sued. Okay.
I can just
All right.
I can just
But I can confirm that the credit limits are decreasing. Now, I don't use that card without paying it because I'm scared of it because it was like my first high limit credit card. So like I use it and then I pay all of it off. Like if I put 500, I pay all of it off when it comes around. So I go and something tell me to go ahead and look and check my shit because I saw all of that stuff. Girl, I done went down from 20,000 to 15. What is going on? That was Thursday. What's today? Friday? No, that was Wednesday. 2 days ago when I got paid. Yeah. That's crazy.
And they didn't notify you about the decreases?
Absolutely not. And they don't have to. They don't have to notify you. I know for my card, they don't have to notify me. It's in my thing. They don't have to notify me. And I have a very it's a pretty popular bank. And that's what
That's good though, because this is the one thing that I be fearing versus a lot of other things is debt. Like if we ever get to the point, will it ever come to the table where they say, well, can we get these people to owe us money, just work it off?
in that case
That's
we all owe though, because we all have to pay
damn,
80.
damn near everybody.
Yeah, I mean, but
I'm talking even the people who think they safe because they got really good jobs. What if the government say it's time to pay off your student loans?
right
You know what
now,
I'm saying? Right now, if you ain't got it now, a bus gonna be in front of your house at 9 a.m. in the morning to come come work at this mine or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
yeah,
I be thinking like, yo, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, how can they? Because they how can they try to bring something back without it being what it is and make it look a different type of way?
I don't know, but that does sound. I mean, that is plausible. I do know that I see it in the articles that I read because I just read an article about how Walmart did their quarterly and they've made less money and like over 70% of their income was credit cards. So they were talking about how economics, like how the economy is changing and how people aren't spending as much money, but there's a lot of companies going through that right now. And that, I mean, that is concerning, but at the same time, people got to live. And I think in all of it, it's kind of crazy because you got 7 million people that are unemployed and only 4.5 million jobs. That's crazy. Like,
yeah, but you got to think about. But somebody sitting somewhere saying, yeah, but you're talking about the job that people want to work. Because I'm pretty sure it's tons of farmers right now that'll pay you $10, $12 an hour to come pick whatever they grown.
Some change.
Because all the foreigners gone.
yeah, no, most definitely, but I don't even think them people got money to pay anybody. Like, can't nobody work for no damn $12 an hour.
Wait till they sell the produce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but listen though. Okay, have you ever been on unemployment? They tell you that at a certain point, if somebody offer you a job, you ain't allowed to turn it down or they'll cut you off.
That is true. You cannot turn down an offer. So don't apply for things that you know you wouldn't work or you know that's below your pay grade.
Yeah, but all they gotta do is offer it to you though.
You have to put some type of
Because
information for them to offer it to you.
who gonna know?
If you got to go in there and redo your reevaluation
Okay, and
at
that ain't
some
gonna
point. And when
You
they
said
go in there, be like, when you go in there, she'd be like, oh, well, here you go. Johnson Farms needs a little bit of help. You can work there part time until you get yourself back on your feet, and we'll still pay you whatever, you know what I'm saying. The difference is about the hours that you work.
they're gonna have to. Well, they're gonna have to figure that out. But right
Yeah.
now, it's more of like that's the situation that you were talking about, like the debt. Like I see this going more about the debt right here because of the fact that people can't afford. They're not going to be able to afford to take jobs making $12 an hour because they're not going to be able to pay their bills.
Mhm.
So they would be more likely to make some kind of compromise or agreement so they can get out of having household
Yeah.
bills and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Come live here for free, and you
Right.
work,
And
you
work like a slave. Yes.
indentured servants. Yeah,
But look, does that not seem like what they're trying to do anyway? Like
indentured servants.
look,
Yeah.
like because you can't live off of it's so bad.
This economy.
Yeah, it's so bad. I told my daughter, I said, look, I can't afford for you to go to work. I can't afford it. You can work here at the house. And that's it. That's all. I can't afford for you to go to work because gas taking you back and forth to work, you ain't making but $9 an hour. You burning up my gas to bring home fucking $80 a week. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And then she was the only youngin in there. And I'm talking about a bunch of grown people that are working their asses off for $11, $12. Who the fuck? What are you paying? What are they paying with that? How are they going to live?
They got to survive.
That's it. That's all they can do.
Yeah, but you got to think about it like this though. A lot, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people are in those situations because of criminal backgrounds.
That
When you
is
see a lot, especially when you
is
see like a lot of black men in there, it's
mhm.
because of criminal backgrounds, like, or they got
We
child support, and child support is making them
eliminate
find a job within a certain amount of time, or they going to jail. Or women who getting financial assistance and they making them find a job. You know what I'm saying? They making them take what's available versus giving them the opportunity. Because think about it, if you're at work all day making $12 an hour, you stuck. By the time you get off at 4:30, whoever called you for a job didn't call you.
Yep.
Right. Once
a
they
trap.
get in that cycle, you're stuck. And it's like even people that have degrees that are unemployed because now they're stuck because they've worked through a certain point to create a lifestyle, and now they have to have a job that's going to help them maintain that lifestyle, right? Or at least help them cover so they don't lose what they've gained.
Mhm.
Like I see them doing exactly what it was that you were talking about. Like,
oh, and now they got the new thing, right? Like a lot of these companies offering people contracts. 12 months.
They
Yeah,
are
12
doing
months.
that.
No benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that quite often.
Yeah. That's the wave. I'm talking about even in the easy to get into factories is like offering 6-month contracts. They might pay you
That's
22,
crazy.
but it's for 6 months. That means in 6 months, you should be looking for a job the whole time you're there.
Yeah.
Or
But
hope
how
that
you
they
gonna look
offer
for
you a
one
little,
that you
Or have something
you in there
lined
all
up
day.
afterwards.
how you gonna look for
Yep.
one when you're there all day? See, that's
Yep.
putting you in that struggle mode. That's keeping people fucked up so they can't do nothing.
Yep. Either that or you gonna have to work at nighttime.
Yeah. That's keeping you fucked up so you can't do nothing because don't nothing drain you more than fucking working all your time and not being able to make it.
Yep.
Not being able to pay your bills or to have to go to work and you don't have no money to put gas in your car.
Right.
You ain't got no groceries in your house,
or you going there and you hate going in there.
and you absolutely fucking
You
hate
gotta
going in there.
motivate yourself to go in there.
Right. Look, you wait to the last minute to go in there.
Talk before you get out the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
yeah, that's exactly what you say before you get out the car.
I-
Oh God.
yeah, that better not nobody say a motherfucking thing to me. Better not.
Today is
Mhm.
the day.
That's the That's the prayer. Better not.
Today is the day.
Promise to God.
Yup.
Everybody, I go in there. Sit. Don't touch shit. Just sit down. Just sit down somewhere. Leave me alone. I mean, we've been there. I mean, I'm there now. I be feeling like that some days, and I work from home. So.
Yeah.
But to be in that kind of space, like that's a somebody can offer you to let me provide you a place to live. Let me take some of these stresses off you. But I got this job over here. Now we're not paying you.
Indentured servant.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Yep. You ain't got to pay no bills though, and we'll feed you. Three square meals a day.
But you don't have no money to go nowhere.
It's a trap.
Nah.
Like you're never gonna save up the money to go anywhere.
All right. That's the equivalent of living with somebody and all you make is $12 an hour. You got enough to pay them the rent, buy you whatever your little. Most people end up drinking because all you can afford to do is buy your little bottle or a little beer and go sit somewhere and relax until it's time to go back to work. And that's where you at.
That's a trap.
It's definitely a trap.
Straight
Yeah,
trap.
it is.
But on that trap note, I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think today been this been a depressing episode, man. I gotta find some happy shit to talk about. What y'all think?
I agree, and I think it is where I came in at. That was the depressing part, and I don't think we ever like elevated from that.
Yeah, because it ain't nowhere to elevate to.
Yeah.
Like everything we talked about is messed up. Everything is messed up. Like, like I might have to start finding videos. I don't know. I'm gonna start looking for different types of stuff, man.
Yeah,
At least once a month, we just refrain from, unless it's something super important. Try to find something different to talk about this uplifting.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how hard it took for me to find the videos I found today.
Oh Lord.
For real, man. It's like so much of the same stuff, just said in different ways, over and over and over, man.
Send Smith some videos, Juju.
Child, I'll be all over the place. I'll send him some stuff. My feed is so much different than a lot of other people because it's more of like root work and voodoo and herbs and I mean, I'm just being honest. That's the shit I like. Like, that's what I like.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with having an episode about talking about different herbs and, their benefits and things like that. That's informative. Yeah. That's what we're here for, right?
But we can do something. I had to create a whole nother profile to get videos. That shit is tiring because I don't know how the fuck people actually watch that shit, yo. Like, seriously, I don't.
Anything that don't
be depressing.
Literally go to the little arrow and hit not interested. That way
but that's not my feed. I created another one to get videos, right? Another social media, yeah. So that I could get videos of but that shit is so draining. Like I don't even know how y'all watch that stuff. Like ain't no way in hell.
It interests somebody. Because they got so many views. It interests somebody, just not.
It interests a whole lot of people.
No.
I just ain't interested. Like it ain't.
I'm talking about so much that the next person got a whole lot of views too, saying the exact same thing.
Same thing. Right.
Yeah.
Like, but no, that he right. It'd be like that. It'd be like the same shit for like 5 or 6 videos, and I'm just like,
Well, I'm gonna dig way down in the jungle deep and see what I can come up with, and I'm gonna attempt to stay in a
'Cause-
variety.
yeah,
And you
'cause
can,
it's so many different rules, man. Because like it be other stuff. I be worried about like copyright and stuff like that, man.
if
Because I
it's
be
on
wanting to talk
social
about.
media, how they're putting it on there.
I'm talking about no, because like I wanted to like try to not just focus on social media
Oh,
because
okay.
like a lot of the things that we talk about like it's life in general. You know what I'm saying?
Or sometimes it don't even have to be the video. You can just bring the subject.
Yeah, I like kind of reference
Visuals.
content sometimes because I like music. So like but you can't really play music like that.
Mm. Well,
You
you
know
can
what I'm saying? Movies. You know what I'm saying? TV
do
shows
it.
like certain parts of TV. You know what I'm saying? It's
Why would
like
they
thought
do that?
provoking and stuff like
People
that.
on here that actually just like watch the movie and you get their reaction
Yeah,
to the movie.
I don't know. I ain't trying to mess with that.
Oh
Maybe
Lord.
maybe once I make enough money to pay a fine if I was to ever get sued, it'd
Okay.
be something different.
Cool.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all
Y'all,
go. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and until next week.
Oh yeah. All right. Enjoy your weekend.
Y'all too.
have a great one.
All right. All right, everybody. We gonna call it a night. We
People.
appreciate y'all being here with us.
Why is the blanket
Um,
up on the floor?
we here every Friday night. Um, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. If you're interested in ever joining
Whose
the
stool is
episode,
that?
feeling like you have something to contribute to the conversation, put it in this comment. I check all comments on all the videos, so I'll definitely reach out to you. And with that, I just like to say, you enjoy your weekend. Stay safe.